I can't stand the term morbidly obese because being fat isn't bad and you aren't going to pass from having fat. Maybe not instantly, but your chances are significantly increased. And there's a much larger array of things that can go slightly wrong that will have a much bigger impact because you're obese. So although instantly being obese doesn't necessarily mean you will pass immediately, in the long term, a majority of people that are obese will pass quicker than their counterparties who are not. What's going on, Moderchodes? It's your boy Long. Back again with another new video, and in today's video, we're going over the hot posts from r/FatLogic. Let's get into it. Yes, the people on my 600-pound life also need to nourish their bodies. Yes, restriction and dieting are bad for them too. Yes, haze and intuitive eating are for them too. No, there is not a weight limit on haze, body trust, or intuitive eating. Yes, they do need to nourish themselves. That doesn't mean engorging themselves until they're 600 pounds. That means eating a correct amount of food to properly nourish, because you can be undernourished, you can be overnourished, and you can just be nourished properly. These people are significantly overnourished. In fact, they might actually be undernourished in certain aspects, because I'm willing to guess that their diet, if they're that big, consists mostly of junk food. Fat self-care tip. Foster a sensing relationship with your fat tissue. Touch it. Find differences in different places. Where does my fat feel differently? Why is it this way? Jiggle it, move it, bad fatty style. Try it at home or secretly in public. Make it your less and less guilty pleasure. Practice sensing it and moving it. Dive into its honey-like quality, combining the solid and the fluid. Let it move you. Sense it nurturing you, protecting you, because all of you is precious. Affirmation. Fat builds on me because I am precious. My fat tissue supports my whole system. No, it actually weighs down your whole system. And please, don't do this in public. I don't need to see you massaging your belly, doing all this weird stuff, feeling how it feels like honey. No, thank you. I mean, sure, be body positive, but maybe don't caress your fat in public. It's a little bit strange. The idea that fat people are at a higher risk for passing from BEAD is just wrong. I don't know what you're looking at, but everything I've looked at says pretty much the exact opposite of what you're saying. So if you could point me to a source that isn't a news article that your stepmom found randomly and shared to Facebook, please do so. That would be amazing. I love Adele, always have, and there are many reasons why a person loses weight. But still, every time I encounter a picture of her, my soul twists and turns. Growing up, she was the only plus-size person who looked like me and was someone beautiful, someone who didn't fit the stigma. The grown-up me understands, but the child in me weeps. The child in me is confused, and the demon in me pushes me to the edge of my darkest thoughts, which is, you should become skinny as well. I really don't want to, but just sharing my real feelings with you, because I know I'm not the only one thinking this. I don't know what I want to say. I think just wanting to give everyone a hug who feels the same and tell them, you're perfect. You do not need to change your body. You're beautiful. You're worthy. Put the child you to bed and take that bad out to crush white cis men. What? I love you and I see you. My DMs are open. Why did white cis men just get dragged through the mud? And why are you totally ignoring the fact that you realize you probably should use weight, but you're using how your child you felt as the excuse to not do that? Don't you think that when you're using a thought you had as a child to dictate what you should do with your body now, don't you think that's maybe not the best solution? And deep down you realize what she did isn't bad. In fact, it's good, and you should take after her. No, you're just gonna continue telling yourself, Oh yes, I am not the problem. I don't ever need to lose weight. In fact, the only problem that exists is white cis men. Alright man, if that's the life you want to live, go for it. But I can't imagine it's fun looking at everything and being miserable all of the time. Stop trying to lose weight. What do you do when you lose something? You're programmed to go find it. How about you visualize yourself looking good and feeling your best? Then do the things that make you feel that way. Okay, I mean, visualization is a good, healthy thing, but I don't know why you can't visualize losing weight. And the fact that you're comparing when I lose something, say my wallet, I'm programmed to go find it. You're comparing that to, oh, if I lose weight, my body wants to go find. Dude, that's just silly. I mean, come on. You know that's not a fair comparison. It's a complete fallacy to even use that as a comparison. The fact that you would even try to use that, I don't know. It has me weary on if I should take you seriously or not. But I'm going to and say it's just a bad attempt at comparing two things and move on with my life. Intentional weight loss, no matter the motivation, for example, to be more fit, to be healthy, etc., leads to weight regain in up to 2 to 5 years, and for some, weight gain in excess of what they lost. Yeah, there's a lot of things that people do and then give up on and regress. There's also a lot of things that people do and don't give up on and get great. Or there's a lot of times people do something, let's say they lose 50 pounds and now they regain 10 of it, and that's their new normal. But you just choose to look at the outliers and use that as your excuse to not try. Or even if it's the majority, you're still just using it as an excuse to not try. Because what you're failing to realize is there's still a ton of people that lose weight and keep it off for the rest of their life. I mean, if your whole thing is, well, it's just impossible to lose weight and keep it off. No, it's not. Look around. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of people that lose weight and keep it off. And they do so in a healthy, happy way. Now, it might be difficult at first, but, it takes time to build a new habit and break an old one. It's just, are you willing to put in that time? You probably know you should, and it's probably going to be difficult. But are you willing to do it? Because for a lot of people, they'll try it, and then they realize they weren't ready yet. And, and then they'll try again later. And those people fall in that category of, they failed and then they regressed. But there's some people that will try it, they'll fail. It's impossible, I'll never do it. And so they never try again. And then there's people that'll try it, fail, try again and succeed. And then they'll be glad that they didn't give up on themselves. Please, don't give up on yourself. You're worth the effort. If you have type 2 be a diabetes. If you have type 2 diabetes, you haven't done anything wrong. You are okay. I'm pretty sure that's the one where you did do something wrong. I mean, I don't know. There might be some circumstances where you didn't, but I'm pretty sure most of them, you caused it. So, yeah, I think you're just straight up BSing yourself here. Hard to swallow pills. There's no proven way to lose weight and keep it off long term. There are no proven health benefits to losing weight. Everything we think we know about obesity is corporate marketing. There is a proven way to lose weight and keep it off long term. It's called be in a calorie deficit, get to a weight that you want to maintain, and then eat at your maintenance calories. Pretty cut and dry. There are no proven health benefits to losing weight. There is tons of them. I mean, if you want to just go as far as quality of life, don't you think that when you turn around and you complain about, planes need to be more size inclusive, roller coasters, doctors, yeah, all of that gets better when you lose weight. That's a mental health benefit. If you want to talk about physical health, I mean, the relief on the stress in your joints, your skin health, your heart health, all gets better. All scientifically proven. I'm sure you'll try to cherry pick something that slightly agrees with you. That's fine, go ahead, but just know you're wrong. And as far as everything we think we know about obesity is corporate marketing, I'll agree. There is a lot of marketing in the health and fitness industry on both sides. Realize you're also being marketed to when they show you those fast food ads and try to make you think, oh, that's what a happy family does. That's marketing. You just don't see it as marketing because you agree with it. It's good marketing. And you look at the marketing for the healthy stuff as bad marketing. And sure, some of it is bad marketing. And there's marketing on both sides, don't get me wrong. But you think every single thing we've ever learned about obesity and health is completely wrong? That's interesting. Then why can people successfully, I don't know, lose weight? Because we're right. Because we know the facts versus the fake. And it's just whether or not you're willing to accept the facts, which is more difficult, or you want to keep continuing to tell yourself, everything that's published is wrong and I'm not the problem. Well, then you see where that gets you. Well, you can decide. All right, Moderate Shows, that's it for the hot post from r/FatLogic. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, of course, share the video with friends. You enjoy the video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe, share. And thank you once again. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, share. If you want to help support the channel, be sure to click the link in the description down below to your shopping on Random. Won't cost you anything extra and help support the channel. Next time, peace.